I am Debra Mattson. I'm the Communications and Fund Development Manager here at YWCA Durham. And we have been in this community for over 75 years. We provide services to women and children impacted by domestic violence. So we have emergency shelter, housing, and counseling and supports for women and children. We have been using Grant Advance for about a year. We have had some challenges in fundraising before we started using Grant Advance. Some of those challenges, of course, are the typical ones where it's really difficult to find funding just for your operations. A lot of funders prefer to fund a certain program, whereas what we do is as a shelter, it's literally a building. So we need money to operate that building. We need money for repairs, for hydro, for internet, security, counseling, everything that we do in the shelter. So Grant Advance helped us find that unicorn kind of funding, not tied to a program, but just to allow us to operate. So far, our charity has received $72,500 through who we found in Grant Advance. So our single largest funding was $50,000, and then we received another $20,000, and then a $2,500 grant. The impact that this funding has had on our organization is just unbelievable. Normally, we have to fundraise about $250,000 a year to remain open and to allow extra beds that we have in our shelter that aren't funded by other sources. So that's a huge percentage of that funding that we have to find somewhere. And the impact is that it allows us to shelter women, to help them start on their journey away from violence and to keep them safe. Every dollar that we receive impacts the women that we serve, but the return on investment is what's incredible for us. It's not 20 hours of planning an event. It's not the intensive work of putting together a group of volunteers and putting on a fundraiser. It's asking and receiving in such a simple and beautiful way. So we're really grateful for that. I do appreciate the ability to find the funders that understand that charities need operational funds. So to be able to find those charities and those foundations that are out there that may not have a big public profile, but they're giving and they understand the mission of a place like ours, to be able to find them in one place really saves a lot of time and keeps us able to operate and not being bogged down with really heavy grant applications and whatnot. So really appreciate the fact that you find them and then I can find them.